And as crazy as it sounds, today I'm going to be showing you the exact date of when it will be more rare to own one Bitcoin than to be a billionaire. And don't get me wrong, I get how crazy that sounds. Today, it is 33 times more rare to be a billionaire than it is to own one Bitcoin. But what everybody forgets is Bitcoin is very scarce. There's only 21 million coins, and as the number of billionaires gets bigger and bigger year after year, the number of addresses that hold one full Bitcoin, that seems to be declining. So let's get straight into extrapolating out when I expect this day to come, where owning one Bitcoin will be more rare than being a billionaire. To do this, we need to go all the way back to the year 2008. This was when Bitcoin was created. And what we're doing here on this chart is I've tracked the growth of the billionaires year after year, and we can see a very interesting trend. Naturally, the world is volatile. There are years like 2008 or 2009 when the number of billionaires decreases, okay? It's a recession, we get it. But then when we're in times of an economic expansion or a stock market boom, the number of billionaires grows a little bit quicker than the average. But when we use the average, what I've done is extrapolated out the growth of the billionaires into the next 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 years. And yes, it's important to understand that this number is growing. Eventually, there will be more than 10,000 people who are a billionaire. Eventually, there'll be more than 50,000 billionaires. But it will always be rare to own $1 billion, okay? Today, just to visualize things, being a billionaire is literally like a 1 in 2.5 million probability. To kind of conceptualize this a little bit more, today there's over 25 countries that have less than 5 million people in their country. Okay, that's a big country. And again, if the number of billionaires were to be distributed equally across the world, of course, wealth is not distributed equally, but if it were, that means that in 25 countries, there might only be one billionaire in that whole country alone, surrounded by people who are, multi-millionaires or millionaires, and the list goes on. So again, it's incredibly rare to be a billionaire, and it will always be incredibly rare to be a billionaire, even when we do reach this magical little intersection point where it will be more rare to own one Bitcoin. Okay, so we've crunched the numbers and we've extrapolated out what we expect the number of billionaires to be throughout the next 100 years.